We're going to talk about Plotter Smart Start along with a feature in GSPplot also called Sequence Plot. When used together, these two automatic tools can really reduce the amount of excess travel your plotter toolhead makes, saving you time and saving you money. So I'm going to take this job and I'm going to bring it into GSPplot. And here in GSPplot, I'm going to use a feature called Animate Cuts, which was introduced in Omega 2.61, I believe. Animate Cuts. But before then, I'm just going to go into my plotter device select, and just to show some examples, I'm going to turn off Sequence Plot and turn off Smart Start Point. Now, by going to View and then Animate Cuts, what it's going to do is show me the order that these different objects are going to cut with my vinyl cutter. So I'm going to say pause while drawing, and this is going to allow us to see in advance the path that the tool head is going to make. So I'm just pressing space bar just to see, okay, the first object started right here and it finishes up. Now my next object started cutting way down here, so it moved from my start point over here all the way over here, which is some additional movement for my plotter tool head. Then for my third object, it's going to go from here down over to here, and then for my last object, it started over here, so it moves from here all the way over here to the opposite side of this oval. Next, I'm going to turn on Plotter Smart Start Point, and this is going to make my tool paths reduce my tool paths somewhat, but then we're going to combine this with Sequence Plot to really reduce the amount of excess tool travel. So I'm going to go back into View and Animate Cuts again, pause while drawing, and this time let's see what happens with my Plotter Smart Start turned on. So there's the beginning of my first object. My second object, it didn't travel way over here for the start, it just traveled right here. My third object, it just made this small distance from here to there. And for my last object, the oval, it starts here instead of starting way over here as it did before. And then finally, I'm going to go into Plotter Select again, and I'm going to turn on Sequence Plot as well as Smart Start Point. And now my objects are going to cut in this direction from left to right in a logical order, and it's also going to minimize my tool travel with the Plotter Smart Start feature turned on. So I'm going to go to View, Animate Cuts, or Alt-A is a shortcut, and now it's going to do the oval first. And now it's done my second object, and this is my start point for my second object. For my third object, just a little bit of a tool travel down here. And finally for my fourth object, it's going to start on this side instead of traveling all the way across. So Sequence Plot and Plotter Smart Start, when used together, can really save a lot of time and make your overall vinyl cutting time much more efficient. And if you want Plotter Smart Start and Sequence Plot to be turned on for all subsequent times that GSPplot starts, if you want them to be on automatically, you can go into Device Select, make sure they're both turned on, click on Preference, click on Yes, and then OK. And those two features will be on anytime GSPplot starts for future jobs.